He leaned closer. And beyond your brother, build around yourself a community of people who see you. Not people who need something from you. Not people who perform friendship when it's convenient. People who will sit with you in the dark and not try to turn the lights on. People who will tell you the truth even when it makes you uncomfortable. People who will challenge you to grow and celebrate you when you do. Those people are rare. When you find them, hold on with everything you have. How do you find them? Daniel asked. You don't find them. You become the kind of person they're looking for. You show up. You listen. You give without keeping score. You let yourself be vulnerable, which is the hardest thing a human being can do, because we have been taught since childhood that vulnerability is weakness, when it is in fact the single greatest act of courage available to us. Elias paused and watched a pair of seagulls fight over a scrap of bread. I'll tell you something I've never told anyone. When my wife died, I had hundreds of people at her funeral. Hundreds. And I looked around that room and realized that not a single one of them truly knew me. They knew the man I performed. The reliable Elias. The strong Elias. The Elias who never asked for help and never admitted he was struggling. I had spent decades building walls and calling them strength. He shook his head. It took me years to tear those walls down. Years of showing up at a community center and admitting to strangers that I was lonely. Years of letting people see me cry. Years of learning that asking for help is not a burden to others. It is a gift, because it permits them to be human too. On the third morning, Daniel arrived at the bench to find Elias standing. Not sitting. Standing facing the ocean, his coat flapping in the wind like a flag that had survived 1,000 storms. You're standing, Daniel said stupidly. I'm always standing, Elias replied. I just sometimes do it sitting down, Daniel laughed. It was the first real laugh he'd produced in months. There's a third piece, Elias said, turning to face him. Purpose gives you direction. Connection gives you strength. But the third piece is the one that keeps you alive in the spaces between. Growth. He started walking, slowly, and Daniel fell into step beside him. Most people stop growing the moment they feel comfortable. They find a routine, a rhythm, a rut, because ruts and rhythms feel the same from the inside, and they settle. They tell themselves they've earned the right to stop. They've learned enough. They've suffered enough. They've changed enough.